Hey everybody, it's me, Alex over at Jet Lending, and today, like I do quite a bit, I always love to go over how does hard money work, and the reason why I do this is for you investors out there, for you guys that are trying to bid on deals and calculate, how much money you need to make, and all these things, and you're using funding, whether you're using Jet Lending or not, understanding how loan to value lending works and loan to cost lending works allows you to know how to negotiate your deals quickly. And in this market, and really any market, the faster you can lock up a contract, the quicker you get the deal. And you can't do that if you don't know what your costs are. So today we're going to go over live, how does hard money work? Okay. So you guys have a better idea how to structure your negotiations. How can you think about, oh, could I buy this property for $112,000 instead of 105? Can I still make the profit I need? So that's what today's about. So I'm going to go over first an example on how loan to value lending works. Then I'm going to go over how loan to cost lending works, because most of my deals outside of Texas, we lend loan to cost. So you're going to see both today. You're going to see the benefits and the cons of both on how you're doing it. But more importantly, you're going to understand the math on how you can structure your deals. So let's begin. So I'll share my screen up here. Okay. So first, we're going to go over loan to value lending. What's the difference? So loan to value lending, that is when you have the opportunity to be $0 out of pocket at closing. Okay. There is no loan to cost like Ryder, where you'll start seeing where like, well, we do 75% loan to value, but 85% loan to cost. So it doesn't matter how well you buy the deal, you're still out of pocket at closing. If you're straight loan to value, you're based off the spread. Okay. So I'm going to show you that now. So we're going to do this live. So let's say you have a purchase price of $150,000. Which is not working. It's not typing. All right, let me reopen that for you as we talk. You gotta love technology, folks. All right, here we go. Reopen that. And that is what we'll try to show you on how you can be $0 out of pockets on these deals. All right, here we go. Term, share that screen again. All right. So let's see here. Well, I'm having technical difficulties with Excel. Let's see here. All right. Sorry about that, folks. I have to close Excel out. So another thing that we can talk about while I'm loading everything is why it's important to know this stuff. It's not working. Well, what I can do is discuss the math. So what we can do is go over loan to value, lending, and then as I can fix this, we'll do another video. So loan to value lending. So if you had a property, let's say it was worth $150,000, okay? And that's how much you're buying it for. And loan to value lending, we're going to be based off the after repair value. Okay, so let's say it was worth $300,000. That means I can lend you $210,000 total loan. But you're like, well, Alex, I need to do $50,000 worth of repairs to make that property work, to make it worth $300,000. What I would do is I would take 210 minus 50,000. And that means I can lend you up to 160 at closing. Okay. But you said you bought it for 150. So that means I could pay the 150 plus I have $10,000 remaining to pay for like title fees and escrow fees and your origination and things like that. And that's how you become $0 out of pocket with a loan to value lending. Okay. So the difference with that on loan to cost lending is that no matter how well you purchase the property in the front end, let's say for that scenario, you're buying it for 150, it's worth 300,000 fixed up with 50 in repairs. Loan to cost lending, no matter what on that deal, if you were at, let's say 85% loan to cost, 150 times 85%, I can only lend you 127.5 at closing. You still have to come up with that difference. So loan to value lending is a good way for you to achieve lower out of pocket at closing if you're buying them correctly, if you're buying them with a good spread for profit margins. Some of the cons to loan to value lending would be that you come out of pocket less, but typically your interest payments are higher than loan to cost. So loan to value lending, you may be at 10.9, 11.9, 12.9 interest only payments. Now at Jet Lending, we don't have prepayment penalties, but you got to look at all your terms. So when you have somebody that's lowering your cash out of pocket at closing, you tend to pay a higher interest rate. Loan to cost lending, you're coming out of pocket more at closing, but you are maybe paying less interest rate. So what you have to do is, and once we get the Excel sheet, it's just not typing. So I'll have to figure that out and do another video. But once you look at the loan to cost, you have to look at your net, what you're doing. If you are coming out of pocket more at closing, in your entirety of the loan, if you're paying less interest, are you netting a more return or not? Okay, and that's how you can look at these loans. Which one's more favorable? As an investor, you're not allowed anymore to just look at one variable. You have to look at all of them. Okay, so are you out of pocket less and you're paying more interest? Are you out of pocket more and paying less interest? What's netting you the most return at the end of the day? And always be conservative on your holding times. You know, you're looking at your comps and you are looking, let's say days on market are 3 months. You're like, okay, well, 3 months, but let's say I tack on, another month for, lender issues, especially with, what's going on in the Fed and stuff like that, all the interest rates, be conservative, use 6 months. If it works with 6 months, then it works at 3 months. So what we'll do is we'll get another video and actually show you guys the math so you can see it in real time. So you guys can see what works best for you and how you can close these loans loan to value, loan to cost, and see how you can get a team together to show you these profit margins so you guys can make better deals and make quicker decisions when you're looking at these properties. When you have a team of people around you, making sure that you're successful is when you can make the most money. And in these types of markets today, this is where wealth is going to be really created when the market is even like as it is today. And we're going to go over more of that in our next video. So I hope this was helpful, and stay tuned for another video where we'll actually go through the math of everything on in real time. With our live videos, you can always comment and ask questions and things like that. So don't be shy, and we'll get all those answered for you. Okay. So until next time, we'll see you later. You have a great